What's up, guys? Another review. Let's do it. Diana. A lot of people have been asking me for Diana matchups, so I'll do it right now. It's the Chinese Qiyana, so the guy who got like 1,800 LP on the Chinese server. And already so far, I'm surprised that he didn't start W. The reason is, normally I like to start W, could dodge or two exactly like he did, but he didn't dodge the first one. But at least he started W, so that kind of, you know, reassures me a bit. You can see Diana walking up, so she warded the raid. He doesn't ping it though. I think he should ping it. Misses the CS because he thought Diana would Q him, but she Q'd the wave. In that matchup, you need to get level 2 before, so that's why he's hitting the minion here. Get level 2, but he misses his... He misses his Q. Here's the second one. Okay, Diana went for bone plating, so that's kind of annoying. It makes the matchup really hard because you have to break bone plating before you go every single time, or you just lose. So we'll see how he plays it. You see right here, Diana's walking up. She might try to steal the chickens here, so he should ping it. Never mind, Diana's still mid. So normally you take W level 2, and they go for shield bash. So you don't win the level 2 at all. So you want to wait for level 3 and then just poke before, and then you see that's how she just takes W and you just can't do anything. So I think that was a bad trade walking in, but he tried, I guess. Q hit. Yo, that matchup is really hard. He still goes for cookies in these matchups. Doesn't go for precision second. We see literally getting invaded, just dies by Lee Sin here. Lee Sin 12 CS. So Lee Sin did red into blue into Grom, got his level 3, and then he invaded the Lily red. Which makes sense, right? That's what you should do, I think. And he just grabs the first blood on Lily. Puts him ahead. Dodges Diana Q. Pretty good. I think he should break the bone plating here. There it is. And then go for a trade here. E. Auto. Q. WQ. Kind of unlucky because there was a bit too much spacing. So like he didn't proc the electrocute, which is kind of unlucky. You would have liked to see the electrocute proc here. Because he could have killed her if the electrocute procced. I mean, not right there, but like the next shit after, he could have killed her for sure. But now it's slow pushing towards her. He has probably go for grab, which is good. And we see Lee Sin on top grab here. So you could tell he's playing bot side because he knows Lee Sin's on top, right? So he's going to hard push the wave, rotate down. And he could go for a dive here. Lee Sin's coming, so never mind. It's kind of hard, yeah. He's going to wait for Lee Sin. He can't really do that because he doesn't have a lot of mana. So he wants to back. Yeah, you see him pinging back here. He's gonna look at the recall. He has to read the Dirk, but Nidley wants to go for grab, so he has to stay. Stuns the grab permanently. He has 2 cookies, so he has a. He should pop a cookie right now. Pops the first cookie. Auto. Do you want to fight? Because Alistair's coming. Q. Flash. W. EQ grabs the kill on Lee Sin. Perfect bait here. He was simply baiting because Alistar and Ezreal were coming, so it was gonna be a 4v2. They just have to play it slow, and that's what they did. And he bait them in by made them think he has no mana. And that's a smart thing to do with Cookie. You make the enemy think you have no mana, but you just sit on the cookies. And last second, you just pop the cookies to give you the mana. So that was smart. That's how he baited them in. I think that's how he goes Cookie, because if you go precision here, you don't have the mana and you just can't do anything. But if you have cookies, you have the mana. We should see a tier here. There it is. Tier purchase with refillable. Wait, he doesn't want to go for the tier. He wants to go for the longsword instead. So why would he wants to go for the longsword second, right? My guess is, right, this game, he wants to get more damage because you need damage to the Diana lane, right? My guess is he's gonna go Serpent second because they have Knowledge W, which is a shield. They have the Diana W, which is a shield. The Lee Sin W, which is a shield. Eclipse, Lee Sin Eclipse, which is a shield. Wukong Stirage, which, you know, they have so many shields that I think he doesn't want to delay the power spike of Serpent's Fang second. That's what I'm assuming. And I'm learning here. I've never seen this guy do this before, but that's what I'm assuming. Because I don't think I've ever seen a team with that many shields before. Like actually champions and items. So if this is actually what like he's thinking, it's really smart. And I never really thought of that before. I think that's really a smart thing to do. If getting the value of Serpents is really good, maybe you should buy tier after Serpents, but I don't think he's gonna buy the tier after Serpents. We'll see. We'll see what his build is because you can't really tell now because it's too soon. But if he doesn't buy tier like anytime soon or after Brawlers, he's just not gonna buy it at all. You could see Wukong really big brain play here, faking the W. That was so smart from Wukong. Just pressing the S key. Just pressing the F key, baiting the W. Wow, that was so smart. He's gonna recall here.
好像我说实话，他走的时候一个 S 的时候，真的就像用了 W 一样。
He finishes. Yeah, he's explaining it right here that Wukong just baited W. So then he used his real W and he baited his ultimate. That Wukong was really smart. So since he didn't build tier yet, it makes me think that he's just not gonna go for it. Like at all. It's just not gonna build tier because building tier too late is kind of awkward. Oh, he's gonna die here for sure. E? Oh, but Diana R flashes on him, so he's dead. That was kind of awkward because Lee Sin is a counter to Qiyana, right? Because she could see invisible Qs, so it's kind of awkward to fight. Lee Sin following here. Oh, flashes and into EQ, which was clean. That's not good. Let me speed that up. Comes back to lane, invade bot side, he's rotating down. Alistar is looking for help. Lee Sin no flash, so never mind. Lee Sin's just out. Yeah, Lee Sin's out. He sees the ping, doesn't want to go for it because he's gonna remove his tempo from the lane. Ideally, you want to fast push this and then look for a roam or clear the pink. Because if you clear the pink and you don't fast push this, you're kind of missing out on tempo. You're not gonna make Diana lose a lot of CS. You want to push this in and then look for the pink. He needs to break the bone plating. If he doesn't break bone plating, he can't go for an all in here. So you have to break the bone plating. Let's see how he's gonna play it. Q. It's pushing to him right now. And this is where the matchup becomes really, really hard. Like, you see, like, right now, Diana's 2-1, but she has 2 assists, and she already is sitting on a lot of items. Like, right now, Diana wins 1v1, no questions asked. Like, and Diana's so easy to play. You just Q, E, R, W, auto Q, and, you know, you could kill someone. Especially because she's running at night. I find it kind of weird, though, she's going phase rush. A lot of Korean Diana likes phase rush. I think it's a bit. I think it's overrated as hell. Like electrocute or even conquer is just so much better than phase rush. I would understand in like range matchups, like maybe a Nivea or something, but Qiyana doesn't really make sense to me. But look at that Q damage. You see, like that's why this matchup's so hard. Like Diana Q is really low mana and it's kind of a high range and like it does so much damage. Like look at that, because the tip of the Q is not really like the tip, it's kind of bigger than that, like the hitbox. Okay, here the opening is finally broken, but it just doesn't win. He just gets destroyed here. He's looking for the first move top here because Diana went towards bot. He should ping bot side here. Never mind, he's been sitting on the ping. There's so many pings here. Diana isn't bot, she's in that bush. Like, you see, if Diana goes for an all in here, he's actually dead, but she didn't have the range. And she does not flash, so she couldn't flash E, but that's why he hugged the wall on the top. I'm really curious to see, like, how is he gonna play it from here, because there's just no way he can win this. Like, actually, there's no way. Like, that's the thing with, like, Diana. She just perma pushes. Like, perma pushes, more HP, more damage. Really nothing you could do, pretty much. He wants to do a play with Nilly and Alistar, but you see, like right here, Alistar should have went mid. Like if Alistar comes mid, they have a timer to go on a Diana roam, which would be really, really good. But because she has also a bounty, right? When you see a bounty on people, like right here, it's 150, right? It's not only 150 gold you get. Base kill is 300 gold, so you need to add the bounty to that. So right now it's 450 gold, so that's a lot of gold. So like that Alistar here was definitely a misplay because Nidalee, if she comes, they don't have the damage, even 2 of them. So I think Nidalee's behind, right? And Lee Sin, I was on Rift, so they want to risk it. But if Alistar comes, they could go for it. So he has to base, because if he doesn't base and he greets for the plates, he's not gonna have mana. It's gonna be really awkward because Diana recalled, so he's gonna get destroyed like even more. So this is where, like, we see he doesn't buy the tier, which really, like, the real question now is he gonna buy a tier after Prowlers or not? But if you don't buy a tier at this point, like, you should just not buy it at all. Except if you're going through like 4th or 5th item, which is not really like recommended, I feel like. But if you know the game is long, it's gonna be long, like it's kind of worth it. My arm's bugging out right now. I just went through treatments, like fucking moving along. So Drift bot, Diana moving in, level 9 to level 8, like he just gets so like you can't really do anything. We see Alistar moving in now, but it's kind of late because Diana has Proto Belt already, but they're looking for a play mid here. I don't think they should counter jungle, yeah. Alistar is cut off here, he's dead I think. Ult's away. What? Tristana going? Okay, that was so troll from Tristana. Flashes away. Try to dodge the cat. Okay, he needs to dodge the decent Q here. W in the brush. Oh, he's dead. That just thought just straight up trolling though. Like she just jumps on like Qiyana. What? The bright side, he has finally brawlers though. But like that's why that is such a hard matchup. Like even him, you could see him struggling. But it's not even struggling. It's just like the whole design of Diana just counters Qiyana pretty much. Like when you go in, she has a shield, especially when they go bone plating and shield bash. Nothing really you can do, like, to be honest. Let me speed it up until it's in their face. So probably just call it finished. Ward's here. Sweeps around, sees a ward. You're gonna remove the ward. So Tristana is mid, which is kind of troll. I don't think she should be mid at all. Dana's bot. Like normally, like brawlings like to do this when the rift is up, so they can like surprise your team and just get the rift because they have a number advantage because it's, you know, supported ADC. But here nothing's up. Literally nothing's up, so it's gonna troll. Top gets a solo kill on Wukong. This game is actually not lost because it's only 11 and 9. Like one good ultimate could change the game around, like right here. Like a good fight here could change the game around. Let's see how he plays it. Or doesn't hit. That was kind of unlucky. I feel like that was kind of a tilt move. But if it lands, you won't shot Tristana. Because Knowledge can't help her because he would have been stunned too. Since it was a long range R, they would have been stunned for a very long time. So it was a nice try. Midali is invading, so he should look to help her out here. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's moving down. Gonna grab the brush. Doesn't have the sweeper, so it's kind of awkward. Goes the other way. Q, W. Pretty sure he's sitting on the ward here. He needs to be careful. Yeah, he sweeps. It's actually not on ward. Oh, he's dead. Brawlers. Auto EQ. But he's dead. I mean, at least he grabbed the kill. You can see here he used the brawlers inside the invisibility, which is really a good trick you should use so it doesn't remove you from the invisibility, right? Like, honestly, overall, it's not that bad because he has 4 stacks of Revenant Hunter. And exactly like I thought, he doesn't buy tier. Like, I think the reason he doesn't buy tier, he just doesn't want to delay the power spike of Serpents this game because it's just too good. So by buying tier, he kind of delays it by 400 gold, you know what I mean? So he's just not going to buy tier at all, I think. Maybe he's just testing it without tier 2, I'm not sure. Brawlers, oh my god, let's see that again. Brawlers, W Brawlers EQ, oh my god, W Brawlers minion EQ. Or Diana away from him because he would have got destroyed by Diana, even Israel and All-Star. Because the more people she has in her ult, the more damage it does. He's gonna grab the jungle, but he only picks him off. Goes balling, grabs the CS. Yeah, they want to take the side. There's 2 top right now, 3 top, 4 top right now. Like, that's a free side turret right here. Like, you should be able to get this, no problem. It depends where the Tristana is, because he doesn't have his ultimate, so he can't kill her. Okay, she's bad. So it starts free. Grabs the turret. Her turret is like a kill worth of gold, which is kind of good. If it's solo gold. Oh my god, almost misses his W. Auto. Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, you see? That's why I think. He doesn't go tier, he wants to rush at Serpent. Like, I think, honestly, like, no joke, if he gets Serpents, like, I think they just win the game. Because, like, Serpents is such a 1v9 item right here. He's probably going to sweep, try to get gold from wards to finish the Serpents here. Yeah, exactly. Walking up, sweeping. No wards available, though, which is kind of unlucky. He's looking for wards here. Yeah, no wards. That would have been perfect. Oh my god, he wants them to hit the ward. He didn't get the gold though. W pro. Oh, he greeted for the ward because he wanted to buy Serpent, which ended up kind of trolling here because now they lose Drake off of that. He's really tilted. Like, you could tell he's tilted, like the way he's playing. But now at least he got Serpent, which is kind of 1v9. So he's gonna run top. Yo, this literally must be mad. Like, he's taking a lot of the jungle right here. He's already behind in CS, but that's Diana matchup. He's not gonna greet the next wave because they're all off map. So he's looking for this bush right here. QW, no one here. All-Star goes in. Q W. Oh my god. W Prowlers EQ. What was that from Knowledge, by the way? What? Like, the fuck? Knowledge flashed on the wall, bro. What? Okay, let me speed this up. He's running top. Boom. Right stop. Has his ultimate available, but no problem. It's got E, R, Q, W. Waiting for Nidalee here. Auto Q. And Nidalee just comes and he just grabs a kill. Playing really smart with the bushes here. Just the way this guy plays with bushes, it's like really different. Like, you could tell it's like so calculated. If I'm looking at his item here, like I would assume going Grudge third. I think Grudge third would be really smart because the enemy team has a lot of tanks and a lot of people can stack armor. Honestly, like LDR here is actually 1v9 because the passive is going to come so clutch. He's probably not going to build LDR though. I know this guy never builds LDR. Yeah, he's looking for Last Whisper, but I don't think he's going to build LDR. He wants the golems here. Yo, Nidalee's kind of like let him take the jungle, which is kind of good, but kind of bad at the same time because Nidalee's getting behind, but at least he's getting ahead, right? And I think getting the gold on Qiyana is so much better than Nidalee because Nidalee falls off a lot if you're not like ahead. Like, she falls off so hard. You can't really do nothing, right? So... See, that's the theory. He has no mana. So he has to recall here. He's gonna get Last Whisper, which is kind of 1v9, yeah. Then at Orglass, decent tabbies, they'll have stopwatches. Boom. Now, if he builds Last Whisper, like, I would not. But this guy doesn't seem like he likes Last Whisper. And by the time you guys watch this video, it's probably gonna be nerfed already. I know what they're planning on nerfing it. It's just too OP the item. Like, Grudge compared to LDR is so bad. Like, LDR is just so much better. Like, the price is so much cheaper. It's like $500 cheaper for the same amount of armor pen. Oh my god, Flash E, R, Brothers, Auto Q. Wukong, he's dead by Wukong here. Let's see that again, honestly. Like, let's. So, if Flash E, R, Brothers, Auto Q, W, Q. Like, that was clean, bro. But then Wukong just comes and just gets one-shotted. I feel like this game, Dead Dance, would be 1v9. Like, Dead Dance would be really good this game. But like, if you're watching this, you expect that like a special miracle, like against Diana. Like, it's not the case, right? Like, oh my god, he's actually going for LDR. I love this. I've never seen him build LDR, but it's just because like the passive of LDR is 1v9 this game. Like, they have so many people with HP. There's Lee Sin, Wukong, Nautilus, Diana even. So like the passive is gonna be so much worth it. And the item is really expensive. Really not expensive. Like, if he gets LDR, I think he's gonna do like a lot of damage. The thing too is that Ezreal scales pretty well, but he went for the Manamune, which I'm not a fan. But looking at his items, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing Serpents, which is really smart. ADC should build. Okay. Oh, R just on one person though, which is kind of unlucky. Yeah, just getting destroyed by Diana. The Diana R was just massive. Yeah, it looks like it's duped, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to find, like, I looked on a lot of videos, guys. Like, I tried to look on a lot of VODs for Diana matchups, and like, this is the only one I found. So like, if I find one that is actually like hard winning, I'll tell you guys, and I'll definitely do a video on it. But like, it's kind of rare. There's not a lot of Diana and Curry, I feel like, because he never plays against one. You know what I mean? He's farming for LDR here, so he should get this recall and get LDR. So let's see this. Ice R goes in, just completely ints. Q, W. Looking for a go R angle here. He's Q, W. Q. W, E, R, only 2-man R, which is kind of bad. Prowler's on Tristana, but she W's away and he's just dead here, I think. W2 from Invisible. Oh, I start moving. Oh my god. I start moving with the combo. Oh, Diana just huge ultimate and the nice Zonias. Oh my god. Flash is signing Q, which is massive. Yeah, this game's probably done now. It's kind of like jungle differential, but like not really, because Wukong and Diana have prey on both lanes. So the Lee Sin plays this team so well. Like he invaded the red because he knew that Diana had prey on mid and Wukong had prey on top. So when that happens, if you're a smart jungle, you just auto win the game. Like if you have a brain, you just auto win the game because you invade the enemy jungle, and you're always gonna be outnumbered because your team just doesn't have prio, so they can't help your jungler, right? So you just lose the game pretty much. Like actually. But 2v2, 2v3, I'll lose. Go top, no R. Go Drake, I'll win. Sometimes they speak English, I don't understand why, but... Okay, let's see this. Grabs brush. Q. W. R. Prowlers. Auto, EQ. It just grabs the kill on Wukong. That was a lot of damage. Like, you see, like, LDR and Serpents here is so 1v9. Like, Wukong is actually tanky. Like, he's not so shot at all. And he just literally one-shotted the Wukong. Like, actually just one-shotted him. Like, what the hell? Like, what is that Ezreal build? That Ezreal build is social. Like, Essence Reaver is fine, but, like... Essence Reaver and Manamune is kind of troll. Like, when Manamune, if you win Essence Reaver. And then the Borg on top of it. Like, I understand the Borg, right? Because they have a lot of HP. So I don't think it's actually bad. Never mind, I take it back. I think it's actually smart. Because raw lethality is not as good. I think Borg is a good purchase here actually. Saj whipping his ultimate. Where oh, getting hit by Nolus. W is getting seen by Lee Sin. Yeah, Lee Sin is just a counter. You can't really do anything. So don't play game, GG. So that was it for the video, guys. Shout out to this guy. Low Challenger China. He's doing a lot of this guy, the Chinese kind of review. So if you want to watch them, you could go check his channel. But that's it for video, boys. The only Diana video I could find. I hope you still learned a lot from this video. I mean, a little from this video. I hope you learned something. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.